YouTube, I am back in the Spire. I just told this to Twitch chat, but I'll tell it to you as well. I need to slow my roll. We're making awful misplays, and simply put, I can't make these misplays. Like, it's just too brutal at A20 to, like, miss a kill on one of the turns and then, you know, take 8 damage or something. So, let's be smart about it. Let's double check our working out before we just send it. It's like I'm rushing through an exam paper and I just, like, bam, slam it on the desk. It's like I've done it and, you know, run out to play. And I fucking make typos everywhere or something like that. Okay. Transform a card, obtain a random common relic, choose a rare card to obtain but you lose 6 max health, or you lose your starting relic. I'm not taking this one because it just turns the game into a lottery. This could be good because there are actually quite a lot of good rare cards as this character, but shall we just play the roulette of Transformer card? Because at least at Transformer card, I always have the opportunity down the line to remove it if it's really bad, but sometimes it gives you an identity. Alright, it's giving me an identity, and it's discard stuff. Okay. That's going to be really hard to use at this stage of the game, but we'll see. It's the sharp lad again, so we should probably try and get some sort of, like, block-based build going, or poison is probably the direction I should go into. Neither of which are the discard build's forte, but triple elite on this pathway. Let's take some question mark tiles. Maybe that'll help me figure out Kukor, by the way. So yeah, like, I could concentrate right now, but obviously this achieves nothing. It's always a curse when Kukor guy's hitting you. And there is a chance he's going to hit me. Okay, never mind. We're good. Reflex, Sneaky Strike, and Bane. Reflex actually isn't terrible with Concentrate. So maybe I lean into that discard synergy a bit more. Because now I could Concentrate and remove the Reflex. I'm probably keeping the 2 defends. So I'll do this. I drew a neutralize. Now I'm taking no damage on this turn. I am floating 2 mana, but it's a bit of an unfair assessment considering I generated 2 mana as well on the turn. So now the cards that have synergies with discard, like Eviscerate, suddenly become way, way more appealing. We are also a bit liable to that happening where I just get a really bad draw. Because I only have 2 discard cards right now. And similarly this situation. Oh, Catalyst. I'm going to take you because I did say I want to do poison versus the boss. I know it's not really like... Firstly, I have no poison. But secondly, I don't have a great synergy between the discard build and the poison build. But if we have like an extremely light discard synergy, as I said, I could always transform it down the line. I could always remove the cards if they're really bad. And I think there is some reason to have a discard card in your deck anyway. Just purely because then you can remove statuses as well. So I'll probably lay off on the discard build now unless like something insane shows up, which would probably have to be eviscerated at this point. But I'm building towards the boss that I'm fighting. Also, if we get, is it Ice Cream that lets you retain energy, then suddenly that card becomes really good again. Because then you can just discard at the end of the turn anyway, just get the energy and save the energy for later. Okay, we survive with a Reflex. I think we take no damage here. I think there's no reason to take it. Because this guy, I mean, he's slimy slowly but surely, but the scaling is so slow and every so often he just doesn't attack you. And then I can get rid of the slime then. And as I said, I can discard it if I absolutely have to. This isn't lethal. Sadly, I'm going to have to take the 1 damage here. That's okay. I think if I took 1 damage every single fight all the way until the final boss, we win. So, you know, it's okay. I do like the Piercing Wail. Heal 16 is a bit of a waste, although I say that. I am missing 15 health, so it's not a huge waste. Removing a card. Not a terrible deal. Let me try and get my deck thin. I'm actually going to remove Strike as well rather than Defend first. I'm still not sure which is best, but I feel like I'm more inclined to add another attack card to the deck than a Defend card, so that's kind of where I've sat on the whole situation. I mean, Piercing Wail's never going to be that useful in this battle, to be honest with you. So let's do this. This. Still taking 1. I'm actually going to drink the strength potion as well. I actually kind of respect this enemy. I think they're pretty spooky. Good. The turn they're not attacking me, I've drawn all my defend cards. My favourite combo. And now on the turn where... Oh, no, never mind. So see, on the turn I can't attack you, I'm going to draw no defend cards now. I did say I respected this guy. Alright, attack cards, please. Ideally poison as well. Blade Dance, welcome to the squad. I really want to upgrade Catalyst, but I have no poison yet. So it's such a... You know what? If I've done this, I'm going for it, right? I'm going for a poison build versus this boss. It has to be the answer. So I'll do it. It's my desired way to win. Okay, do I want to try to split this guy? I can't. Okay, that answers that question. Do I want a Piercing Wail? Yeah. I want to minimize the damage I'm taking. And next turn, hopefully, I will just obliterate him. Is that obliterating enough? Put him at 28. But it interrupts whatever he's up to right now. I love to see that. You guys not attacking me is just a blessing. Can you do that every single turn, please? Alright, never mind. I can't kill you. That makes me unbelievably unhappy. I should have probably burnt Catalyst. I mean, the Catalyst is about as useful as the slime is, so... Alright, I need poison. A poison card. Okay, you've given me 3. But I need one that actually applies poison. I think we take Deadly Poison over Noxious Fumes. But I wouldn't mind Noxious Fumes. I think this elite will kill me as well if I fight them. But I'm sort of in for a penny for a pound right now. I think it's same with Penguin. Like I could skip elites, but I'm just gonna lose because of it. Should go for Grand Finale deck? No, that requires too many neurons for me to figure it out. The problem with this is if I get the pyramid fight, I'm gonna lose. Good. Okay, so this is obviously really bad. However, I do have Blade Dance. And can a build truly be bad if you have Blade Dance? Answer, yes, it can actually. Shockingly, true. I think I have to accept doing this at some point. One of you has to die to poison. I'll take some damage on this turn to enable it. Otherwise, I'm not going to kill you fast enough, and Catalyst is just going to stay in the deck for the rest of the time. I actually got a Piercing Wail as well. Awful turn, I'm floating a mana, but I didn't take any damage. Seriously, all you need is on CC top of Grand Finale only. Obviously, there's other ways to do it, but this one requires less brain cells. Yeah, it's just getting to that game state is super hard. Oh, speaking of super hard, I'm going to lose. Catalyst and upgrading it is going to cost me this. Okay, just don't ever take Catalyst. Unless you've got poison already. Don't do it. Can I cheese an elite? Theoretically, yes. So that instantaneously puts me on the path of this. Fuck you, game. I've done this before as well. I keep having this situation where I feel like there's certain cards like Accuracy and not Corpse Explosion, but maybe Corpse Explosion, but Catalyst, where you see the card, you take it, you go in that direction. But it does require them to draw something from the build. I'm also fighting the Slime Lord, so I don't want to be on the poison build. So let's take Accuracy. And surely this time I will find a Shiv card. Also, that was not a great roll, but I had what at Digital Battle worked into the equation. Alright, we're fucked. Instantaneously, the question about tiles, I decided to choose Violence. The shop isn't worth. I think I still have to go this pathway. I think Accuracy more than you've ever seen anyone else take it is very effective for me. Maybe that's a mistake. Maybe it's a really bad card, but I just got the 3 situations where it's incredible. And then won with it. I'm semi-tempted to do this because I've got 2 cards that discard cards, so I can get around this curse a little bit. And 150 gold is 150 gold. I'll try it. Uranus is going to play smart. That's out the window. Actually, just going to play like a dribbler, if you don't mind. Why am I waiting for Accuracy? I have no shifts. On the plus side, I have drawn Dagger Throw with Doubt, which is what I needed to do. This guy might kill me. I keep saying this every time I fight him because he's killed me many times before. But the -2/-2 now is really brutal. I think actually so brutal I should just always hit him. I don't have any other good answers. There's no timer, no nothing. I just have to beat him with pure unadulterated power. And that is really not going to help me now I think about it. I'm weak. I've been -2'd. I just have to eat the 20. Can you stop drawing the Doubt card? At least without the discard cards. I can't stop drawing Doubt. This is not possible. Okay, we're dead. Avocado rough early. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I even built in one question mark tile card of an enemy, and I just got an enemy in every single one of them. Alright, we're going to do the same thing again. Is that what we're up to now? Just trolling me for the rest of the day? Theoretically, I can cheese one again, but it would require 3 question mark tiles to be kind. And if I fuck up, I fight the Flaming Elite, which just is going to be lethal, right? It can't be the right choice. It has to be wrong. It is wrong. Okay, so a really bad sign if this guy hurts you, I feel like. It's like an ultimate curse. Okay, we're not going to get hurt, though. It has to be Blade Dance. I don't know. I've just become such a huge believer in this card. Do I take 22 damage for a double upgrade? I mean, I got 6 health at the start, so it's not as bad as it normally is this event. And if it hits Blade Dance, it's pretty good. Also, if it's neutralized, it's pretty good. I'll try it. Oh, I hit Blade Dance and neutralize. I'm a fucking... I see the future, it turns out. Okay, this time I'm not going to do this. Check in PC. Literally the best 2 cards I think as well to hit there. Okay, just give me any synergies now with Blade Dance. I mean, who am I fighting, sorry? Hexaghost. I can take Finisher this time. I'm not fighting the Shark Boy. That's 15 damage on turn 1. You know what? We don't need to do anything. One of these guys eventually is going to scale. One of these guys eventually is going to scale. I am taking no damage, sorry. I was going to say I was taking 1, but actually, no, we're not. We are good. Now, this is what I like to see. Just Blade Dances. I think we don't take another one just yet. Until I get the synergy. I will take the gain block. Get a Shiv. And then, please be so nice to me, game. And all I can do really here is upgrade Finisher and for the sake of an elite. I think we just go for it. Okay, there's nothing smart really about my play, right? It's just Finisher Blade Dance is the dream. So I should just start smacking you. I didn't draw the combo. And I think we just all-out attack, because I think the Shivs will get me eventually. I really need to draw the combo. But I think it might already be too late. I might have already lost. In fact, this turn kills me. What the fuck is this turn? Float 2 mana. Now my Shivs do nothing. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead! I couldn't fight this guy. And I just didn't get the combo. Unironically, if I drew Finisher with Blade Dance, I win. But no, instead I'll float 2 mana on the most crucial turn. Right, I can choose an elite. No, I can get 2 elites. I think this is the other thing I need to like start looking at doing. Maybe I just got super lucky on my way up to the A20. I think I need to stop trying to fight 3 elites. It's just too hard. For the most part. Okay. So I'm guaranteed to choose an elite now. So I'm going to take this as like my 3rd elite. Oh my god, I just got lucky, never mind. Oh, dude, that's really good. Okay, here we go. This is the run. Lock in. Cacaw. Cacaw, not cacaw. Fuck, I want to bought mummified hand. Alright, who am I fighting? Sorry, I should have checked this before I bought the whatchamacallit. Hexaghost. Alright. So I can do shift stuff. I wouldn't mind AoE damage as well. So I might grab all-out attack. I don't love the card though, but if I get the gremlin fight, I just lose. Then what? There is like, I mean, there was a certain temptation to grab like Fumes plus Poison or Bane or something like that. I'm not sure I want anything. I guess card removal. There's no point going to the other shop, so let's go to this campsite instead. I know I could have got the key piece if I got the other way, but don't worry about it. We can upgrade a card, which I guess will be you. I choose the elite. Play curses now. Good. Don't get baited by Catalyst. I think it's backflip or 2 max health, but I think I'm willing to put backflip into the deck. Now, theoretically, if this isn't a battle, I can choose another elite. Okay, we choosed one of them. That's fine. Okay. 3 decks in footwork. Okay, we're not going to fight the weird Crabulon guy. Now, let's just calm for a second. Because I've done some poor battles versus this guy recently. We should use potions. Let's throw the vulnerability potion at him. We don't need dexterity this turn. So we will not throw the dexterity potion at him. Do we want to use footwork this battle? Is my next question. Answer, probably not. Now, this wasn't a good opening, but what? I mean, at least I got shivs, I guess. I will backflip because I want to draw. Because I think floating mana was worse. I do benefit from doing the blocks, but like it's weird to explain because I benefit on that turn, but subsequent turns obviously I don't benefit. So it's whether or not it's worth playing it on this turn. It really depends on how many future turns I think there's going to be. If I don't think it's going to be that many, then we can kind of get away with it. I think in this situation I'm just going to have to like accept what's occurring. Actually, maybe I'll just kill you. Yeah, let's just kill you. Puzzle, very good. Poison, Dagger Spray, Infinite Blades. I do have an AoE option now, so I don't think I'm desperate for the Dagger Spray anymore, although I do prefer Dagger Spray to it. I don't think I need 2 Infinite Blades, so let's take 2 max health. And Cacaw, by the way. Infinite Blades. Footwork, Strike. We get our powers off early. To be fair, I didn't really want to play the footwork again in this battle, but the game forces me to. Oh my god, I'm going to get hit by this guy in this battle. That's a terrible side. To be fair, in this situation, there was not a lot I could do about it. The game just decided not to give me a block card on turn 2. It happens. This is your ass. Slice, Finisher, Dagger Spray. I think Finisher is just the way I'm going. Until I get like a relic that makes up for Finisher, I need something that's going to do a lot of damage with all these shivs. And I don't have accuracy yet, so it's the payoff for it. And I do have Infinite Blade, so I do have a shiv synergy. The problem is I have to get to that point right. And that's the big ask. But I still think I take it. Then I'll humor some question about tiles, because they're more fun. It's the bird again. I was tempted. I'm probably willing to use a potion in this battle, but if it was attack that I had in my hand plus the footwork, I would have done it. But I didn't have an attack, so it felt kind of worthless. Okay. I'd really like to kill the left guy. 7. The problem is I want to play all-out attack, then Finisher, but I might discard Finisher, so I need to be a little bit careful. The safer option is Shiv. Strike neutralizes it. Oh, it doesn't actually kill. 7, 9. To ward off lethal, if I do it that way. This is not lethal. This is not lethal. I can make it lethal, though. There was a cleaner way of doing this, but it would have required me to, like, run a risk. This caused me to have a consistent way, but I lost a potion for it. You enjoy having a really good streak. Thought I can easily be A20 in one less day. And now the Spire's being cruel. I know. A cruel mistress. I will also say, I think maybe I did get some good fortune on the way. I do think I've played particularly poorly, though, in this recording session. So, it's a bit of column A and a bit of column B. Going up to 16 next turn. If I dagger throw, I leave him on 16. And there's a decent chance I still don't have lethal. It's not impossible, but there's a decent chance I don't have it. I think I do this. I know I'm taking 1 damage still. Oh, I forgot I was going to draw cards, though. Yeah. Actually, this might still work. I might actually just have lethal instead, because I've drawn more cards now. Cloak and Dagger, Eviscerate, Backstab. It's probably Cloak and Dagger because I do need the shivs to trigger the finisher. You know what? I won't complain. Obviously, it would have been really good to get that earlier, but just getting it is a blessing. I think you having more shivs is also quite impactful right now. Okay. 30 damage. I will be taking it. I'll save this for a better term. I think it's coming, sadly. I take 0 here. I assume his gimmick is going to be puts more burns in my deck now. I think that's true. Defend or finisher? The finisher for 12. It's pretty mediocre, the 12. That means that the longer the battle goes, the worse it's going to be for me. It's hard to estimate. Like, I feel like all my equations are being ruined suddenly. But I don't want this battle to prolong too long. I think there's like an acceptable amount of damage to take, and I just don't know what it is anymore. 2, 4, 10. So I'm blocking everything. Alright, very easy turn. Just play out my cards. 18. Okay, this is about as good as it's going to get, I think. Draw last. As always. I'm taking 9. I'm getting concerned. This is the turn I'm going to drink the pot. I'm only taking 24, so I'm blocking all damage currently. If I do dagger throw, though, there is a chance... I mean, I'm just doing this. The dagger throw has an increased chance I draw a burn. The burns have been upgraded. Shiv, cloaking dagger, Shiv, Shiv. Finisher, defend. Hex wants some poison for the silent. His Pokemon. It's all just Pokemon. Every game is just simply Pokemon. It's just the Pokemon Company hasn't figured out a way to bring litigious proceedings about it. Oh my god. I think I'm going to lose again. It's exactly lethal. On me. Ah! Come on! Where am I time-wise? Okay, we have time for another. Remove 6 health, take 15 but gain 12 max, or lose starting relic. I'm getting really close to just removing my starting relic and hoping for the best, but I think that's the wrong choice. At least, like, consistency. I don't know, it's really hard. Like, I can't decide whether or not I should try to... I mean, I can't fight 3 elites, actually, this time, but I can't decide if I want the 3 elite pathways, because then you get enough relics. So if you do beat through the 3 elite pathway, then you're probably fine going on. Or if you take it safer and make sure you get to the boss, so you can get to the next floor. It's really weird. Okay, there is a 3 elite pathway, but it does require me to fight a flame elite, which feels like a pretty bad idea, actually. I'll decide after the 3 question mark tells what the game plan is. Oh wait, I need to decide a choice here as well. I guess 6 max health, but It's a bit boring. I can block all damage now. We wait for the moment where they don't attack me. Alright. Is that moment coming? I can block it all again. Fine, I'll wait for the moment. Can you guys, like, not? I'm slowly getting there by the powers of neutralizing. Like, this is crazy. I know not to get any damage yet, so like it's fine, but... Okay, now we're taking damage. Every single turn he's attacked me. Thank you very much. I had lethal anyway, so it didn't matter anymore, but Jesus Christ. Okay, the Blade Dance luster is starting to like wane, but at the same time it's Blade Dance, so I'm going to take it. I mean, it's 1 mana, deal 12. It can't be a bad card. This card has to be cracked. I refuse to believe otherwise. If there's a world where that card is not good, I don't want to live in it. Okay, a singular defend can block for this turn. Also, this guy's slightly scarier than the other guys, just purely because he does actually scale. I had lethal. I shouldn't get punished for this, but again, remember what you said in the beginning. Slow your roll. Infinite Blades, Acrobatics, and Dash. Infinite Blades is more shivs, but we have no payoff for the shivs yet. Dash is fairly efficient. I don't often take it because it doesn't really fit into my vision of the Silent, which is just play a ton of cards. Acrobatics is also kind of interesting, but I think I need some mana cheat. We're gonna have a roll. Has anyone ever had a potato bun for burgers or hot dogs? No, but I've had a donut. I've done that before. When that was the rage for like a couple of months. It's not as crazy as you'd think, but also it's not as nice as you'd think, so it's not worth doing. I'm not gonna recommend it, actually. But when you like really think about it, if you use a glazed donut as the BAP, all you're really doing, and you fry it off of, obviously, all you're really doing is making like tomato ketchup in situ, but you're just not putting tomatoes in it. So it's just like the sweetness that you get with ketchup, but like with your burger. So it's kind of like just put ketchup on it, basically. Potato bun is actually potato. It's just made a bread made of potato. I know what you mean, like a potato cake type thing. But yeah, I've not done that. I'm not a really big fan. Oh my god, this is gonna create a bit of a backlash. I'm not a huge fan of potatoes, but not that I don't respect the vegetable. I clearly respect the vegetable, but I just think it's often in so many dishes that any dish where I don't have potato in it, I'm actually quite relieved sometimes. Because then I enjoy the potato more when I do have it. You're wondering if you try it over brioche? No, I would have brioche. Try it if you want, because, I mean, at the end of the day, it's basically like burger and chips, but in the burger. So it's not a completely revolutionary culinary thing, but I wouldn't go for that. Anyway, back to the rod. Dash is a floor 1 beast. Yeah, I mean, it's effectively 1 mana for 10 block and 10 damage. I'm trying to think of reasons to go on this pathway. But every single time I fight an... I mean, to be fair, I'm going to fight an elite here anyway, but anytime I fight the early elite, I die. And I have no healing between, so it's really risky if I do this. But it would give me 3 elites. I guess if I go question mark, question mark, question mark, I might get a card or an event that I can treat as an elite. I'll try this. You know what? This is it. This is effectively an elite for me. I'm gonna... Actually, I'll take the 25. And not take the bad card. Okay. Dude, I'll pay 35 and heal me then. That's a reasonable deal. Alright, all the card removal, it turns out. The first 3 fights of any floor are chosen from an easy pool, so typically I find I want to fight at least 3 combats before going into an elite. Oh, I didn't know that's the way that worked. I'm actually not sure that's the way that works in Pegling, which is my yardstick for anything. I think in Pegling it's on a distance. There are certain fights that you can get and certain fights you can't. But if it's actually the fights themselves... Okay, that's an interesting thing to learn. Is there a shop on this pathway if I go this way? No. After 3 fights, the pools get harder. Okay. Well, sadly, I'm not going to have to do that either way, but I'm going to go on the middle path. What do you become? 13 and 13. Okay, let's get behind the dash lifestyle. Okay. I was going to say, in part, because if I fight Crabulon, I think I'd be quite happy to have a big, heavy card to keep chunking him with. Kind of a scuffed opening, but I'll try doing strike here. Again, I feel like if I take 5 now, I might save 5 down the line, because I might kill this guy on the next turn. It's probably not happening, to be honest with you, though. I probably should just block all damage. The maths ain't mathing today either. The amount of times I leave enemies on 1 health is ridiculous. I guess I dash strike to kill the left guy. Then I neutralize another unit, but I'm not taking damage. That's okay. And to be fair, I'm only wasting 2 damage. It's not a huge deal. Okay. Blade Dance. Shiv, Shiv, Shiv. Defend. Survivor. Get rid of that junk. I was going to say, I'd love to kill this guy this turn, but it's almost certainly not happening. And indeed, that is not happening. Okay, we're a strike away from killing here. Thank God. Oh, that's alarming. Because most of my deck is dashes, so to have a hand where I'm going to waste cards, not good. Not bueno. I suspect we're going to get hit again before this battle ends. I'd love for it to not be the case, which apparently is going to be the case, but... There could have been, like, all dazed hands 2 times in a row. Okay, Sundial to get through the deck faster. Grand Finale, it just takes too many brain cells. I get it, right? If you can just cycle your deck really quickly, you can Finale. You don't need to even just a 1-card deck. It's just, you need a lot of draw. But, I think that's a card you take once you've done something insane, like you've broken the game. Like, when I'm already cycling my entire hand every single turn without fail, then you consider it. I think Glass Knife is by far the better choice. Just good in the early game. Okay, this is still an easy battle. Okay. I see now. Finale wants you to have well-laid plans and some draw options. Yeah. Fume, Stab, Cloak and Dagger. Who am I fighting? I'm fighting the Sharp Boy. I think, and maybe I'm wrong on this, but I feel like with Sharp Boy, you should consider taking some poison. Just because I can't really deal with him otherwise. Like, the Blade Dance actually isn't that effective versus him. And in fact, my Glass Knife is pretty bad. The dash is okay. So, I'm going to take Noxious Fumes. Now, I'd like to fight one more Elite. I'd probably like to go to the campfire now, because I want to get an upgrade. So let's go to 2 campfires. I'll go right, then left. Do I want to start with Neutralize, Dash, or Glass Knife? I guess Glass Knife for the damage, but the dash is pretty useful. Maybe it's dash. Actually, it is dash, right? I feel like with dash with multiple enemies, I could potentially kill someone with the dash and then block the rest of the damage on that turn. Glass Knife. Honestly, glass. The boss doesn't attack turn 1. Okay. I'm going to Smith first. I want to get Fumes upgraded. I'm going to give this question mark a chance to heal me. Two-mana attack turn 1 also limits you if you have non-attacking phase 1 of the fight. True. My only concern right now is I don't really have a good answer for the multi-goblin fight. And dash is probably my best answer for it. But we'll see. Chancellors don't get hit. Good. Love this hand. Caltrops, Dagger Throw, Acrobatics. I have a lot of disrespect for the name of the Caltrops, because it requires you to get hit, and just don't get hit, to put it in Cool's language. I think Dagger Throw could still go in the deck, just because I'd like a way to discard cards. Acrobatics does do that, though, as well. Caltrops is niche, yeah, that's how I see it. I'm tempted to say nothing. The other reason being, it's the sharp lad. Like, it's all well and good me taking dagger throws because they're better than strikes. And eventually the ideal is to get rid of the strike. But it's against a guy I don't want to throw daggers at anyway. Okay, well, this isn't the heal that I was desiring. There's no world where I can take this. I will be taking a heal here, because I want to fight the elite. Okay. It's good to start with Blade Dance. weaken him. I mean, we're just striking him. I know I'm taking 18, but there's not a lot I could do about it. The fumes doesn't really help me. I'll probably take another heal. Every 3 attacks I play in a single turn, I get full block. Okay, here we go. That's the juice I was looking for, because now shivs suddenly become way more appealing. I know, like I just said, don't take pointy, stabby things on the fight coming up, but I think... maybe I don't need Cloak and Dagger just yet. It's only a common card. I think we can take it in the future, though, at the very least. Because it'll help me trigger the Ornamental Fan, and I think that will actually be a legitimate win condition. I just play countless shivs, and then this gives me the block. You like Cloak and Dagger? Alright. You know, if it's good enough for chat, it's good enough for me. Again, I'm going to take a heal here. I don't think 16 health versus the Sharp Blood is a good idea. Okay. Next card is play twice. What if I just double Noxious Fumes? Because I think that's my win condition. And now it's just a time of this battle. That's why I wanted a bit of health. Whatever. Okay, we just need to chill for a bit. I can hit him and take 1 damage. Is it worth it, though? I'm actually going to do it. Too many times I've... Wait, I had full block. Oh, Sundial. Fuck. Okay, I took 1 damage for no reason. Too many times I fought this guy and, like, I've been picking about 1 damage and then got killed. I need to put some threat on him. Uh, 20 damage incoming. I will defend the rest of it. Which is kind of a shame because I was very close to flipping you. Now you are going to get flipped. That might be better. It was 1 more damage. Oh well. But I just need to survive because this guy will die before anything else happens. So now it's not worth doing like 1 damage here and there. Okay. The second floor. It's alchemized, it's Stone of Steel. Stone of Steel's particularly good with Ornamental Fan as well. But it's alchemized. Maybe this is the truth. Maybe it wasn't Blade Dance at all. Maybe it was alchemized this entire time that's been carrying me. Okay, I refuse to take Runic Pyramid anytime I've got Blade Dance now, because it's caused me to lose 2 runs. I don't want Snekker because I think my deck is going to be quite thin. I do appreciate I've got Bash in the deck, but the rest of it is fairly cheap. And Alchemize will get cheaper. So I think it's Astrolabe, and I just transform some bad cards. Probably get rid of the Strikes. Pyramid's best here by a long shot. I don't know if I agree. Like, theoretically, I agree. As long as I can play the cards fast enough, we're fine. But I've been in too many situations now where Blade Dance gets, like... It just gums up the system. Like, I can't actually play the Blade Dance because I've not got hand space for the cards. And I only have 3 mana. And no mana cheat. Nothing in the deck. Opens up Concentrate, discard synergies. But I don't have those yet. So, I don't... Every time I've had Blade Dance and take the Pyramid, I lose. I think it should be good, then I lose. It's kind of a shame, because if I knew the order of the relics, then actually it might have been a bit more tempting to take the discard your hand option and turn them into shivs, just to free up the pyramid. Like, in case I got really stuck. I'd have to take discard card as well at some point, otherwise I'd lose the status effect builds. This is a bit random as well, though. Alright, I'll try it. It spooks me a little bit. We should probably go to a shop as well at this point. Kind of annoyingly, I wanted one in the middle somewhere, because I would like to get to beyond 300 gold. I guess we can go for the very late one here. Right. Elite, elite, elite. Do I want to go for 3 elites on this pathway? Who knows? Who knows? I can at least pivot from the 3 elite. I go to a 2. Okay. Sure. Oh well, that's 18 damage on turn 1, which was pretty bad. I could double attack one of you guys. And then, sorry, with the glass knife, and then double attack you again with strikes to cause you to fall at the sky. It's the best way to save 6 damage. Let me see what's in here first. Corpse Explosion goes through this, right? Because it's not an attack. So kill the biggest one. So strike removes 6 damage, but if I do survive a defend, I remove 13. So it's better to do survivor defend. Or I try it with Alchemize. Alchemize could also be a legitimate answer. You know what? I'll try Alchemize. Okay. Not good. I was thinking there could have been some other options where I could have picked up a kill. So I do take more damage. Well, surely, on average, if I said I lose, like, 5 health, gain a potion, I'd probably consider taking it. Alright, let me stop one of you from attacking. Fumigate you. And then it's actually best to Blade Dance Strike. Actually, I may have had lethal here. I should have calced this. I did have lethal. Okay, that's my bad. I've taken 2 more damage than I should have done. Well, the game's over. Outmaneuver, Eviscerate, Sneaky Strike. Eviscerate becomes way more tempting now because I've got the Pyramid, but I need to discard cards first before I do the Eviscerate. Does Eviscerate with Pyramid keep the discount between turns? Can also use Outmaneuver. Yeah. But I feel like I'm not going to get to use it, to be honest with you. I've only got 3 mana, so using 1 mana of it to give me a mana to the future, it doesn't feel like a great deal. I guess that's the whole point of the Pyramid, though. Like, you can take the niche cards and just hold on to them. don't know. It's just I'm a bit scared, as I said, with cards that generate cards with the Runic Pyramid. Putting cards into my hand that also I can't really play. But, I mean, I get the idea of it, right? It gives me more mana for a future turn to empty my hand for the Pyramid. I'll try it. Okay, I might want to use my pot here with Blade Dance versus this guy. I think I'm tempted to Glass Knife while I've got the damage, but it hurts to take 11. We'll say. Right. Now I can't afford to take damage, I think. So I'll play this turn really chill. Oh god. 14 damage. There's a lot of gambling going on here. I could alchemize and just try and find an answer, although actually now that I've played the dash, I probably shouldn't do the alchemize anymore. I'll risk the 2. By risk, I'll just take the 2. Yep, we're back into the Blade Dance situations. I think I have to now look for a potion from alchemize. 27 health. Will this battle last long enough for this? Possibly not. On the positive side, he's dying to poison, right? As long as I stay alive, it's okay. But this was like the ultimate, you know, show and tell for Blade Dance. Of why I'm like really scared to take it. It just keeps getting harder. I don't have the mana for choke, I think. I get the idea of why it could be strong, but I just can't fit it into the deck. And anything that gums up the deck is pretty bad now. I think it's nothing. It's nothing, oh, deadly poison, but I don't have enough of a poison synergy for it, so I don't really get. And I think Sucker Punch at this point doesn't offer enough compared to what's in my deck. I'm skipping. Can I afford to get Jaxed? God damn it. So Jax costs me health, but gives me strength. And if there's anything I need, it's strength. It's really good with the Blade Dance, because anything that gives me like a strength-like effect gets tripled by Blade Dance. Also good with Glass Knife. Also good with... Hey, no, not as good with Dash, actually. It's not the damage you inflict gives you block. I am very aware of my health. Also, it's another card that I might have some issues with down the line. Okay, this time I'm drinking the regen potion. We are going to get value from it. 27 damage on turn 1 is just illegal. I'm also a bit scared of this with this. This is the hardest fight in Act 2, or one of them. Yeah, I can see why. I think if Snecko Oil trolls me here, I'm just going to lose. On the spot. And the odds are it will troll me. This is so bad. I don't have an answer. And I don't even know what I'm fishing for. I guess neutralize, but it's going to get worse almost certainly because of Snecko. The safe line is just play one defend and end the turn, but it's so weak. I think it just leads me down a line of losing, but... The other really aggressive play is I just take the 27 and play an outmaneuver to have some more energy for the future turn. And then on a future turn I might be able to play Snecko because I have 4 energy. Everything I could have done on that turn was just a drop in the ocean. Don't know why I did it that way around. I wasn't thinking. There's the ornamental fan. If I play 3 more attacks, I will gain 4 more block, which means I'm taking no damage. I think I Snecko and risk it. I think I'm going to lose if I don't do this. But the odds are it's going to be pretty bad for me. Yeah, that's awful. That's unadulterated awfulness. I didn't even get dash discounted. So that's just a loss, I think. I reckon I'm going to have to do this as well now. And I hope that I can survive until the poison kills you. But it's probably over. Sundial gave me energy. There's a chance. I think I'm going to have to Jax again, but it does put me in a bit of a spicy position. 3, 6, 7. You're dead. You're dead. Okay, I live. Oh my god, I forgot to delete. Well, this is probably the end of days. I mean, it has to be this and dash, right? Am I even living that? I do live it. 23, 25. Yeah, I do live it. I glass knife you and I dash you. This is the problem, though. How do I live through this? How much armor do I get for this? 4 block. I might let myself drop to 1 health here. That might be my legitimate game plan. No, that's stupid. Surely that's insanity. I want to play this, though. I think I'm cooked next turn, but... He has to summon more guys. Sorry, the turn after next. He summons more guys, but then what do I do? Probably going to be drinking this at some point. Yeah, how do I live this? I can't even play Jax. Jax just kills me now. I mean, I have to try and kill the ads. Surely is the... It's over. I mean, if I put up or block... It's only 23. Even if I didn't give him 2 attack, it didn't matter. I have to block 38. It's Pegling Theory. I make my first floor easier, but I make my second floor harder if I ignore an elite. I'm just lacking a relic. I guess as well I should have just gone to the shop. I wanted to greed the shop a little bit too much. Okay, this is gonna be a long episode. Sorry, YouTube. I've not got really enough time to start another entire episode, but... So I'll just attach it to the end of this one. Choose a card to obtain it, but it's no rarity, so who cares? Coolest card to obtain, but I get a curse. Feels pretty bad, honestly. I could remove it at a shop, though, unless it says you can't remove it. You know what? Fuck it, let's do it. There's a really early shop. This is why you don't take colors cards, because they're just all bad. Draw 2 cards, put a card from your hand on top of your draw pile. I mean, that's actually okay. Skill in your draw pile into your hand exhaust, also pretty good. Transmutation, I think, is just complete garbage. So it's left or right. They kind of do similar things, except this one is... You get to fish for 2 cards, but you don't get to, like, discover the card. Whereas this one, you can discover the card, but it's only 1 type of card. I think I prefer Secret Techniques. Were Secret Techniques worth what it's going to cost me to remove it? I don't actually know. Okay, we... Oh, wait, don't go the left pathway. Can I fight 3 elites? No. So, I mean... Well... No, I can't. Oh, no, I can, but I have to fight the Flaming Elite. Sure, let's put myself on the path of defeat. A guaranteed, inevitable defeat. A good start as well. I love taking damage on turn 1 to this guy. There's no point in secret techniquing, right? Okay, if we only take 1 damage from pain, I can live with this. Dodge and roll, reflex, and backflip. Whomst am I fighting? I'm fighting the Hexaghost. So draw is a little bit spooky in that fight, but at the same time, I don't really know what the counterplay is other than burning his status cards, which isn't really a gimmick this character has. I guess discard is the synergy, but I know this is discard synergy, but it has draw in it, which is like not what I wanted to do. I guess backflip is the best option here for the generic get there, and then deal with it when we get to the boss fight. Okay, I have to go here. Pain. Clue is in the name. Now, there is an accuracy on sale, which, if honestly, if anything, is a sign. We will get Shiv build, we will prosper. We will not take the Runic Pyramid either. I will go through the Flaming Elite. And I will come out the other side. I will also take some more damage here. You know what, just chill. Why worry about this? Again, this battle is not a race. Well, other than the 24-hour clock that is constantly ticking in my brain. Deadly Poison Blur prepared. I want something offensive. Maybe this is the line where you end up on the poison build, because I want an attacking card. I didn't get one before, and my most offensive card is Deadly Poison now. But I think, despite the fact it's not what I want, I take it. I am really concerned about this, but no fear. Good call, by the way. Just go headlong into the bowels of hell. You know what? Debatably, I think that was the wrong play. No, it's fine. I wanted to get the poison earlier, but actually, Survivor blocking all the damage for 1 mana was probably worth more. However, I got RNG in my favor, so it didn't matter in the end. Snack oil, just get out of my sight. Honestly, worst potion. Without a shadow of a doubt, this is the worst potion in the game. Just get rid of it. It's actually unplayably bad. We're fighting the Hexaghost, so Piercing Wail should be pretty good, if we can time it right. I'll take 1. Good. I was hoping you would buff yourself this turn, so I get more poison value. We don't need the whale right now. I think I'll play defend to block some more damage. The dream is next time one of them doesn't attack me again. Alright, that's what I thought might have occurred. We can at least weaken one of them. I'll block as much as I can. If we're absolutely desperate, I could Snecker Oil and try and get something reduced to 0, but I'm so far off lethal right now that it seems not worth it. Okay, this is the turn I need to kill them. Good. I love this defend, piercing will, defend that I've drawn. Really good. Good idea, game. Fortunately, it doesn't matter, but, like, it's the principle, honestly. Choke, dodge and roll, outmaneuver. I need offensive cards, I think. Okay, I have to choke this guy turn 1. I think that's my win condition. It's still not good, though. Honestly, risk it. Okay, the only 2 cards I got discounted to 0 are both fucking awful. But I will take that, because this has very little use anyway, and they are at least doing 3 damage for 0, so it's not completely worthless. It's just mainly worthless. Okay, this guy's gonna kill me now. Can't even use my special secret technique. The plus side is poison will eventually allow me to beat him, I suppose, but the clue here is eventually. I'll meet you in the middle. I think it is worth doing the 6 damage. Because eventually I'm not going to have to block him anymore, so I have to do something. It's all well and good saying the poison will kill him eventually, he's on the timer, but so am I. This is worth 5 reduction in damage. So we're probably playing it. Am I playing Choke this turn? No, probably not. Deadly Poison Survive with Defend Strike is fairly good. He's dead in 3 turns, probably. I might die because I can't do damage. Okay, he's dead. It was tight, though. But the poison got me through. Singing Bowl is actually pretty big. However, I think I should grab Poison Stab. Ah! Heal. Flaming Elite. Honestly, if I could have picked anyone, it would be this guy. I will also say this opening hand is so unbelievably turbo poo. I'm astonished it could even actually happen. Wait, have I just not got enough attack cards? Is that the problem now? Yeah, it kind of is the problem. Alright, well. That's probably GG. I have to put up block this turn, or I die. 327... So I have to play Survivor, otherwise I'm dead this turn. Oh, it's vulnerable. I have to play another one. Wait, does this actually matter? I think there's no saving me, right? Yeah, because every single time I put up 5, he's gaining... rounding up 5, so I just die. I mean, to be fair, I was doomed regardless, but... Alright, turns out I have enough time for another one. The rare 7-run episode. It is crazy that... I don't think I'm even interacting with the A20 gimmick. I'm only interacting with 19, 18, and 17, which I just walked through, and it's just suddenly kicking my ass, like, out of nowhere. with one more lucky run, I could have gone through the top end of the Ascensions in Slay the Spire thinking this game was a cakewalk. And I would have known better. I still think you should aim for Triple Elite, but is the game actually going to give me Triple Elite? That's not the Flaming Elite. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, I can only get 2. Even with the Flaming Elite, actually, I can only get 2. Alright. Oh, can I choose an Elite? Theoretically, yes. I'll try it. It would require a bit of good fortune, though. I mean, Flechette, I don't really take it that often, but maybe that is the offensive card I need right now. I'll try it. I feel really bad taking a defensive card as the first card. Alright, who am I fighting? Okay, Flechette's was not the right choice. Dude. There's a shop instantly after this. We just need to get through one tiny elite. And we're good. Oh yeah, also, he's... Wait. He's, got the badness on him. Okay, hold on a minute. This could be big. Wait, I don't really want Blade Dance, so... But I do want Blade Dance. But it's the Shark Boy. Blade Dance is common. We'll find it again later. Also, we have no synergy with it right now. I guess we take Crippling then. Now we remove the bad card. Ah! Accuracy's here. Cries. I mean, I'm doing this, right? There's no world where I don't do this. I think the Clockwork Souvenir also has like a certain level of intrigue. Because if I get Alchemized at some point and I start getting the potions which are like, gain 5 power this turn, lose 5 power next turn, I won't lose the 5 power. I am building for like long into the future, I guess, so it's maybe not my best idea, but I don't hate it. Also, there are some battles where just the artifact is really useful. You know what, I'll take it. And then I'm semi-tempted to grab another Poison Pot, because it does work with Flechettes. Also pretty good against the boss I'm going to fight. But my worry is, though, it's going to be super slow, right? I'm building for the boss, but I'm going to lose on just general room fights. Actually, give me this and give me this. Yeah, okay, I feel okay with this. Now I want to upgrade, but what? That's a lot of poison. Because currently you're one of my 2 AoE answers. Then we take this elite, because I don't want to go to a shop again. I like Orichalcum. I'll forget I've got it, but I like it. Nice try, buddy. So that's 16 damage. And that is lethal. Distraction, Deflect, Acrobatics. Again, I feel like Acrobatics I have to have some sort of mana cheat before I take it. I think Distraction is pretty bad. I think Deflect's to make the deck. We've got some expensive cards. And if it's Poison build, I just want to survive, right? I'm back to full health, so we should Smith again. And I guess we just keep ticking the poison up. That's probably the more important thing right now. Flechettes, I don't need it before the boss fight. This is where we don't see Catalyst the entire run, but I see... Oh, well, this could be a problem. We don't see Catalyst the entire run, but we will see, like, accuracy every single time. Maybe I should... No, that was actually fine. This would have done 12 damage, but the poison is going to be worth more. Also, I can deny the vulnerability. So I think I just keep swinging. In fact, I don't think I played defend either. Definitely don't. Orichalcum, I forgot. Okay, he's trying to do it again. If I do 20 here, he's dead to poison. And this will be one of the cleanest elite fights I've ever seen. You don't get cleaner. I swear, every time I spend a vast sum of money at the shop, we get the courier. Although, we could go to the shop again now. And I could take an upgrade. You know what? I might actually do it. Another upgrade. What is the next thing? I mean, more poison? Bounce on it? Oh my god, I can afford bounce it and Noxious Fumes. Hold on. This is an unreal level of poison, although equally, it's probably incredibly stupid. We are the ultimate Catalyst waiting room now. There's no other way other than Catalyst, right, going forwards. At least I know what we're doing. So Flechettes is probably what I play with the Deadly Poison, or I Deadly Poison Defense Survival. Yeah, we just need to survive, right? Any card that offers survival, we take it. What are you doing to me, by the way? I've never seen you do something to me. And I'm not going to. Right, cripple him. He dies eventually, so just chill now. Just keep playing block. He's getting to a point where the poison is so much he's just going to flip him every single turn. Okay, he's flipped now. And he's dead. Okay, pretty good. It's Alchemize. It always is Alchemize. We have Sacred Bark plus Alchemize. It's definitely not you now. And I don't really care for you. Okay, this is everything I like about a run. I'm also not fighting the Artifact Lord, which is pretty nice. We don't want to go to an early shop because we want to accumulate a vast fortune. I wouldn't necessarily say no to a very, very late shop, but I'm probably not going to shop again until the next floor. I know I said we should do 3 elites whenever we can, but maybe I don't need to. Actually, maybe I can't even do it. Yeah, I think the game is saying, like, it's trying to, like, tell me not to. Alright. We'll figure it out as we go along. 21 damage. We need block now, actually, more than anything else in the world. Right, what's in the pot? Actually, hold on a minute. Is double Alchemize the right choice? Well, that's actually very good. Because that's the thing I just said. That's permanent 10 dexterity now. So I can block all damage with a double deflect. And I guess we're floating a mana, sadly, but... I'm taking no damage, and you're slowly dying to poison. And my dexterity is really good, which would make me feel better if I had more cards with block in the name. It's fine, it's 1 damage. Okay, cripple him. And I'll just survive. Leg sweep, acrobatics, all-out attack. I do like leg sweep, and we potentially want more defensive cards, so I'll take it. Actually, let me try this. I think we should almost always drink a pot when we can do. Apotheosis is fairly good here. Sadly, I'm going to get 2 copies of it, which is a bit wasteful, but... oh well. It's still a really good thing, so I won't complain. Actually, I'll take the damage. We're quite healthy right now. I think retrospectively I should have hit them again and just drank the block potion. Flechettes is not good. Honestly, of all the cards I could remove from my deck, I think that is the card I'd remove. It ain't doing anything. Now I'll block this. Okay, the front guy is dead, so we don't need to worry about him. I think Noxious Fumes doesn't matter anymore, because the battle won't last that long. We take 2 more damage. Here's all my defensive cards, but doesn't matter anyway, because I've also killed him. Slice, outmaneuver, sneaky strike. I was not impressed with that maneuver on the previous run that we did. Not to say it's bad, but I wasn't impressed. I also don't think I need the energy. Slice maybe, but the thinner my deck, the quicker I get back around to my poison cards. Do I want to guarantee myself being writhed? It feels pretty bad when there is no way to remove it for some time, so let's ignore that, I think. Although, I will say, I think of all the curses that gets put into your deck, for this character, this is the one you can ignore the most, because you draw 2 additional cards on the opening turn, so it kind of doesn't matter for a few turns. At the same time, though, like, it is denying a card. In the box. 20 damage to everyone. That might be useful later, honestly. That being said, if we feel the need to use it, we should use it. We'll deny Hex. I'm so glad I grabbed this relic. This relic, actually, the Clockwork Souvenir, low-key OP. There's so many enemies that just can't deal with this. And Bouncing Flask, you're getting close to being my next choice for an upgrade. Okay, well, we're playing every single card, right? I don't care what you're doing because you're going to die before you do it. If I can get any form of dexterity now, I think we suddenly become immensely strong. Okay, that's lethal. But just in case I'm wrong, which I was, that weakens you and that kills you. Catalyst! Okay, the new card to upgrade has just dropped. It's Catalyst. I forgot what you do, but I don't need to worry about it. I'll vulnerable you because I think vulnerability in this poison deck is not that impactful. I want to save some nice room for some future potions. Also, I think I should just Catalyst this now. That's good enough. He died in like 3 turns. Who cares? Now we can just chill. As much as we can. He's dead. Only regret, I didn't get to play Alchemize. On the positive side, though, we did get a potion, so I could have not hold both. Basically, no harm, no foul. Another deflect, maybe. It's not exactly what I'm after, though. However, I've got some expensive cards, so I think it's not terrible. It does lead me into the pathway again of I need to get something that gives me dexterity. We need to do this to Catalyst. It's non-negotiable. And where do I want to fight my... Oh, wait, you can fight 3 elites. I'm actually stupid. I can go this way. Alright, let's take an elite now. If worse comes to worse... Wait, is this a boss? I think it's not right. I could smoke bomb out if I desperately need to. I am a bit concerned because I think I'm way better against single target fights than multi-enemy fights, but we can still hang with them a little bit. Definitely not playing you right now. Okay. 15, 25. I'm taking 8. I really don't want you to do that. That feels not good. Because I get 2 copies of this, and I don't really want card draw right now. Not saying there isn't a card I want, but I just don't think it's enough value. Actually, I tell you what, I will do this. I'll try and draw Alchemize again. Alright, I drew none of the cards I wanted. Crippling Cloud... Wait, I've already played Alchemize, I'm stupid. I've exhausted it. Either way, the card I wanted was Crippling Cloud other than that. I don't think this is terrible, though. I could leg sweep to put up some block. I can't attack next turn, though, but that's fine, because I'm not planning to attack anyway. Crippling Cloud. I'm just not sure this was worth it in the end. But I'm kind of like, I'm too deep at this point to not do it. Okay, this is okay. It's not good, but it's okay. We survive. Not a great relic. Oh, Blade Dance Plus. Actually, I love Blade Dance Plus. Sorry, Blade Dance even, but both the plus and the minus. It got me to A20 right, but it just doesn't fit the deck that much. I think Escape Plan would be so much better. Because my deck is so full of skills right now, and I just need to survive. Okay, it's the apparent hardest fight. I could just skip this. Do I have a good answer for turn 1 if I don't do that? My answer is not great, actually. I have a defend and a deflect. You know what? See you later. I'm out of here. Now I get you. Look at the card that carried me all the way here saying I don't want to play with you anymore. I know. I'm fucking... What was he called now? The kid from Toy Story. The main child. I forgot what his name is. His name was on his shoe. Andy. I'm Andy. Andy Lono. Get it? The secrets of my name. I think I don't go for double elite anymore. I think I've spooked myself too much. I will try to meet you in the middle, though, a little bit. Because I really want to upgrade Alchemize. It's such a good card. And I will go right. Fight this elite, get another campsite, and heal there if I need to. Why not? I mean, maybe the stabby guy is really hard, but at the same time, I'm so better placed to deal with a single guy. 20 damage is locked up in here. Which actually makes killing the front guy quite convenient. So we will be killing him. The next turn is a scary one. Well, there goes another run. I do live this turn, I think, but... I can't kill you, right? Because even if I do... I also misplayed. I actually shouldn't have played block because I would have got 6 block from Aurochalcyon. So I'm taking 1 more damage than I should have done. My win condition is this guy dies. Now, obviously, I have to kill him. Otherwise, I die. Is 39 poison here good enough? Because he's going to take 2 turns now to do something. I think I just go for it. Because he's not going to do anything next turn, right? Because he's like, get them boys, but there's no boys anymore. So he takes 38 again this turn. So I just need to find, like, 58 damage somewhere. Down the back of the sofa. I'll bounce on it as well. Now he's virtually getting 2 turns. Okay, we've got it. Turns out I'm going to need to heal. At the campsite. And I might need to at the next one as well, we'll see. Oh my god, Are we flechetting this turn? Almost certainly yes. I don't know if I can get better than this, actually. A lot of the really good cards I've already upgraded. And I get 5 cards with this. It's really Bouncing Flask or not Bouncing Flask. I guess Leg Sweep could be a bit better as well. I'll assume I can get a better turn. Love that. I'm killing you last. Do I put more poison on and it... Do I put more poison on and save myself from any damage? Or do I block? I think I take the poison pathway, because it's only ever going to get worse, right? Turn after turn after turn after turn, it's going to get worse and worse and worse. So I think I put more poison on you. Dagger Spray is going to do 10, which is going to kill you. This is the turn for this. $10 damage versus the poison ticking up more. The 10's actually quite appealing, to be honest with you. Because if I hit this guy, he's dead next turn. And then I just have to worry about one of them. It's typical again, I've left about one, but... There's a risky line and a safe line. I'm going to take the safer line. It's really awkward again. This guy's dead, remember. If I could have guaranteed the bounty flask all went here, we could have killed him on that turn, but if one went the other way, I was fucked. So, I get my ass beat a bit, but we survive. I mean, I'm getting close to making this work. To some degree. I've got Cloak and Dagger Plus in the deck. And I've got increased strength, so I could make it work. And actually, for now, I've got Cunning Potion. I'm actually going to try this. I think maybe this is the wrong play. Maybe this is me getting, like, just too excited about my love. Alright. But if I get a Blade Storm again, it's not even called Blade Storm, Blade Dance. Now, am I playing Flechette's turn 1? Or am I going to play Accuracy, Deadly Poison, Defend, which is what I think I'm going to do. Scary. I have a few powers I need to set up, so don't worry just yet. That's a tricky one, actually. I don't think it is in Venom, because I actually don't have enough ways to proc in Venom right now. It's probably After Image. It's kind of weird, because they're all for the Shiv builds, and I don't have that many Shivs. Most of my attacks are actually skills. So I think I get the block from this. I just shore myself up a little bit. I mean, I took no damage this turn, so it feels fairly good. Okay, we're definitely going to bounce on it. Now, I do need to remember this guy does cleanse poison, so I need to, like, one-shot him with poison, basically. Otherwise, there was sort of no point in doing it. Is this the turn you're going to do it? I don't think so, right? You're just going to scale, but you're not going to... Wait, do you halve the stacks? How do you work? I don't remember how this guy works exactly. He is annoying, though. I'll give him that. I might as well just block this turn. Although I might as well do that with Flechette's leg sweep. I mean, to be fair, it didn't matter. I didn't get through the armor anyway. I'm just very concerned eventually. I think this guy cleanses the poison, and I don't want to get caught with my pants down. That being said, tripling the poison right now feels fairly good, regardless if he cleanses all of it. Because that does put him in a pretty tricky spot. Yep, he's cleansed the poison, but he's only on 8 health. He is killing me this turn, though. I need the shivs. Okay. I got there. It was a little bit messy, though, at the end. I quite like as a card, because if I don't like it, I just get rid of it. Fewer card rewards. Somewhat tempting. I'm probably close to the point now where I don't need to put any more cards in my deck. And the energy would be nice. Alright, give me the crown. Eventually I'll buy stuff from the shop, okay? It's the Time Wizard! Okay, we can't go down the pathway of the... We can't go down Shiv build. I know I took the accuracy, we should remove it. If we can remove it, get rid of it. Burn it. Where is the latest shop I can get? Not including the heart, we're not going to fight the heart. It's this shop, or this shop. Good. Very fun. Very, very funny. LOL. He can't get a lot of value from Moorbank. I am somewhat concerned about elites, but I'm going to have to fight someone, right? I mean, actually, no, I don't. I could avoid everyone, but... Let's go this way. Let me give myself a chance of fighting 2 elites if I want to. It's a sharp boy. We shouldn't play defend. No, that's not true. We could play defend, because if I hit this guy, I will go back down to 0. And if I'm at 0, then Orichalcum will trigger. What if I get an opening turn? Okay, you're dead, so I don't need to worry about you. You're also dead, so I won't need to worry about you. And then we just slowly poison the Thorn Lord. Theoretically, this should be one of my best battles, but despite that, I'm actually taking quite a lot of damage here. No, we actually don't want shivs anymore, so we give up on that pathway. Dude, I'm just going to say accuracy every single time now, aren't I? Actually, it's not terrible here. I'll take 1 damage here so I can bounce on it. And I'll see where the... Okay, every bounce went on the middle guy. So I should soften you up. Help. I mean, there's not a lot I could do about it. I'm playing this, I'm playing this. So I'm taking 13 damage. It's just who do I kill next? I guess I get you weakened again. I should have hit this guy. Just wasted the damage. Okay, Crippling Cloud is essential. Leg Sweep is probably also essential. I'm still taking a lot of damage here, but the poison is going to get one of them next turn. Can I kill another one of you? I can. Kill this guy. Does the other thing kill you? It does. It's exactly lethal. Well, no. 1 over exactly lethal. That was real scary. That's kind of why I do want to fight the elites right now. Okay, just be kind to me on my opening, please. That's all I ask for. A tiny bit of kindness. And slow your roll. This is 11 block, 16 block, 20 block, 24 block. That is blocking not quite everything, unless you kill one of them, or you weaken one of them. But is the Blessing of the Forge good enough to retain it? I think it's not. So let's just make sure I block all damage. That's quite nice. Not very useful in this situation, but it's quite nice. I gain more than 6 block at the end of the turn. And we definitely don't want to Dagger Spray the Thorn Lords, so that's all we're doing this turn, sadly. This guy's going to explode on my ass. Which fills me not with joy. Now he does not explode on my ass. I am, though, taking many damage. And many damage at an extremely alarming rate. That was stupid. I just can't stop taking damage. I should not have played Defend. I would have not taken damage. I forgot about Oracalchum again. Oh, I'm gonna get fucking owned, aren't I? I just drawn all my Defend cards now, when I didn't need them. Yeah, okay, that's how I lose. The usual, you know, I thought maybe we could beat A20 before the next game came out, but no, it turns out I can't. Why? Because I can't not draw a handful of strikes and attacks. Oh, cries. I can't hit them because I instantly die. Wait, I'm not dead. Hold on. Calm the Rager now. You have Oracalchum, dummy. I think it suggests we're in a really bad position, though, at the very least. I think we can all agree on that. I am going to live. The shop has to have a miracle in it. Actually, if this is Time Wizard, I'll try it. I thought for a second this was the waffle. I was about to get so Omega excited. Is there a rest coming up? Okay, this is my path out, isn't it? Is Sadistic good enough to put in the deck as well? I think Sadistic is only good enough if you do the Envenom deck. Otherwise, my Poison is good enough as is. I don't need to worry about it. I would like to remove a card, I think. We are going to finally get rid of... By finally, I mean, we're going to get rid of it now. We're going to get rid of Accuracy. I don't need it in my deck. And then I'm going to buy some potions. Kind of a shame because, you know, Penib is here as well, but... I'm actually going to sell the art... Oh, say sell. Going to discard the artifact and take a duplication. We're actually okay for artifact because I've got the relic that does that. No, I can't. I'll lose. Big heal. Okay, we're back in the game. I think we don't go down double elite. In fact, I think we don't go down the elite pathway at all. I think I just try and get to the boss. Again, I have an artifact for this. That's fine. That is really interesting what you've just offered me. I'm not upset by that. Just in case, like, everything goes wrong, we have the emergency help button. I also didn't cap this turn, but it's fine. I probably should actually have just played this, but if we desperately need block on a future turn, we'll be thankful to have it. Okay, this time I can't block it. I don't think we greed the catalyst again. I think we just play it. Oh, wait, hold on. That's what you do. Now you're dead. Fuck, maybe I should have saved that for the final boss, actually. Because that's actually really, really powerful. Unlike that, which is not that powerful. I think we'll go for question marks. Is this what we're doing now? Actually, that could be good. And I'm healing here anyway, so that's fine. Full health. Oh, absolutely, I'll fight the first boss again. Wait, should I fight the first boss again? It's the guy we beat. Surely I beat him again. Also, I should have done that first. It'd be pretty embarrassing if I got to the third floor and lost to the first boss again. But it could happen. It could quite easily happen, in fact. Maybe not to do that better, to be honest with you. In fact, I definitely could have done. I should have bounced it and not put the 7 poison on him. Okay, we're hitting the point where Catalyst is just disgusting. He's gonna instantly flip. I should still have hit him. You don't have thoughts anymore, but whatever. He dies in 2 turns. Despite my best attempts to misplay, it's fine. I think I'm going to discard you and keep you. You're more fun. I know it's innate, and I'm the character that draws 2 additional cards, and it's 15 damage. But is it actually good enough? Bearing in mind, it takes up the place of another card I could have drawn. I'm gonna skip it. I might be crazy, but I'm gonna skip it, I think. I just don't care about it. Because it's just poison and live. That's the gimmick. The damage doesn't matter. Okay, this could matter, though. Too late, buddy. Too late. Ooh, hold on. Strange Spoon plus Catalyst could be insane value. Anything else that exhausts? Rippling Cloud? Alchemize! Oh, it has to be this. I mean, that's too late, actually. And then we remove a card. Remove Catalyst, you coward? Never. I will remove a strike, though. Gets me down to a nice, clean 30-card deck. And... I might as well do this, right? Because I'm just going to rest again, I think. How did that get automodded? I actually don't know how... Oh, I guess calling me a coward. Automodded is, like, extremely prudish, as we've discussed. There's nothing I really want to upgrade. You know what? Fuck it. Show me. Nope. Nope. Well, actually, that could be okay. I'll take Impatience. Then I get my full heal. Then I Smith. And I guess the last card I need to upgrade now is... It's either Leg Swipe or Bouncing Flask, I think. Why not Flash? I'm fighting the Time Wizard. So, any card that doesn't give me enough value to play it is not worth playing. I'm going to try and play very, very few cards on a turn. Yeah, it's Time Wizard. Also, wait, am I fighting 2 Time Wizards, I just realized? I forgot about the A20 gimmick. Just 1? So, why does it say double boss? Oh, okay. Okay, apparently there's some things I don't know of. Alright, in that case, I'll take more block. Now, I will say, I can't really play this until I've seen Catalyst, because if I play Catalyst first from Distilled Chaos, I will just lose. So sadly, I need to chill for this turn. I will play a nice clean 3-card turn. I don't think it's worth playing Madness here either. I think this is a 1-card turn. The best time Piercing Whale I've seen for quite some time. I can't do Alchemize just yet, I have to wait. That's very awkward. I don't want to leave myself in a situation where I can only play 1 card next turn. I think I'm going to have to risk the Catalyst. By risk it, I know I'm going to play it. Wait, what happens if I play this midway through this? Because it counts as cards, right? Do only 2 of them go off? Because if that's the case, I definitely shouldn't do it. I should just take my lumps and play 1 card next turn. In fact, maybe I should save a situation where I have 2 cards for next turn. Maybe that's the answer. Because then I can Bouncing Flask Catalyst, maybe. And at the very least, wait, why am I playing Deflect? I get 6 block anyway. There's no point in playing a card. So I'm only allowed to play 2 cards. I don't think this is good enough for Catalyst, so I think my best plan of action is escape plan and then play defend. I'm intangible for this turn. Can you... You know what? I just have to send it. I can't not use Alchemize again. Chaos. Good luck. Orichalcum? Never mind. Don't worry about it. I mean, I had to play the card regardless. I could have got more block than Orichalcum, so Orichalcum... That time I made the right play. I did forget about it, but I made the right play. I just rolled poorly. Oh, neutralize Orichalcum. Okay, I played the wrong play. I mean, to be fair, it didn't matter for that turn, and even this turn it doesn't matter. The weakness would have ended. And it was... intangible anyway, so it just didn't matter. I would have done 4 more damage, you're right. I think in the whole grand scheme of thing, it won't matter, but, you know, you never know. Alright, let's see what happens. Chaos. Okay. I don't need to play either of these defense because Orichalcum. I didn't see if Alchemize came back. I think it didn't, actually. It didn't. 30 damage is incoming. However, I could put the poison at an insane level, but I do remember this guy's a big nerd and he heals. But I think this has to be the point where I just pull the trigger. I think I've got him. Okay. Where's the second guy? Ah, here's the second guy. So, this is going to be a problem. This is going to be a severe problem, because if I could have chosen the remainder of the 2 bosses, this is not the one I would have picked. However, I did save Fairy in the Bottle for this situation and this situation alone. It would be fantastic, though, to live through this turn. Alright, here we go. Weaken him. I actually forgot about that. That's maybe actually a bad interaction. I'm going to risk the 50-50. Please hit Bouncing Flask. You coward! You absolute coward. Okay, we trigger the Fairy in the Bottle. We're in trouble. I don't think... Maybe if we hit the bouncing, we'd have a chance, because we're going to weaken this guy. Fairy again? Nope, no fairies. I have to weaken this guy, right? It looks stupid, but I think this is the right play. $22 damage. I can block 10. Or I can put more poison in him. This is about to trigger, so hold on a minute. Let me block as much damage as I can. This is my free turn. Nearly misplayed. Now I get all the block cards. Fuck's sake, game. Now I wail. I'm still taking 24 damage, which feels pretty bad. I mean, it doesn't matter what I do here. I tried to burn the card, actually. Fairy. If only I'd burnt this card. The shift does come back to haunt me. I get the sneaking feeling I'm not living this turn. But I did remember about Orichalcum, which actually in this situation is better to do this. Satch, we were so close. So close. I say that. Maybe I should have fought some elites, but I think I was actually really weak. This was one of the few times where I felt really weak, and I actually was really weak. It wasn't just me pretending. Oh well, that was my attempt at slaying the Spire, I suppose. I hope you enjoyed it. I think next time you'll see me in Slay the Spire 2. Maybe we'll come back to the Spire 1 at some point. I'll try and knock out A20 there, but I failed in my attempt to reach the summit. Anyway, thanks for watching YouTube, and I will see you again next time. Bye!